What's up? Welcome to Rennthusiast, my YouTube channel about Porsche ownership, and it has been a while. It's been quite a while since I have published one of my traditional videos, that is to say, me to you, talking about my personal experience owning Porsches, enjoying Porsches, repairing Porsches, sorting Porsches, and so here we are. In today's video, I'm going to take you through a really big problem that has emerged with a 993 that I bought about 6 months ago. I've not yet featured the car on the channel. That is going to come. I'm going to talk to you guys about this new to me car. I'll tell you about the history on the car, why I decided to buy it, what mods I've done to it, what repairs it's taken to get the thing up to snuff. But in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about an issue that has reared its ugly head. It's an issue that seems to have been recurring for me over the course of buying air-cooled Porsches, and that is to say, it is a transmission issue. So this is literally the third transmission issue I've had in the past 2 to 3 years of owning air-cooled Porsches. And so in today's video, I'm gonna walk around the car. I'll talk to you a little bit about the car itself, and I will also tell you how I'm going to take this rather negative issue with the car and make it into a positive. Before I get into that though, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel. If you're new to the channel, but you're into Porsche, then you're gonna wanna subscribe, follow along, because I will give you all sorts of Porsche content. Let's now jump into it. Okay, here it is, my 95 993 C2 Coupe. Black on black. Car has 68,000 miles on it. I will do a video on this car taking you guys through kind of like the details of it, why I bought it, why I sold my white 993 to get into this. I'm gonna talk to you guys about mods that I've done to the car, really frankly drawing on lessons learned from 2 previous 993s that I owned and modded. So let me get to the main point of this video today, which is to tell you guys about an issue going on with this car. Now, I have been in and out of a number of air-cooled Porsches. This channel features all of them in some way, shape, or form. I buy the cars as a private enthusiast, as somebody who just really loves them. I hand select what I want, and I will take delivery of the car, and I share that on the channel, and then I take you guys through the repairs, the sorting, the modding that I do to the car. So I've done that with a number of air-cooled cars, and it seems like there's just something about me and transmission issues. So here we are again. This 993 is now starting to make bearing noise that the shop that I've chatted with believes is coming out of the differential. So I shot a video of the noise. I'm gonna jump over to that right now. Yeah, so that noise, in the opinion of a couple of different people who have listened to it, and myself included, that noise is some sort of a failing bearing in the rear differential, I should say in the differential. And the reason that I personally know that is because I had the same thing happening on a 964 that I bought. So this car, I think, is just ill timing. This is such a great example. Very clean, very original, and like I said, I'll do a feature video on this car in and of itself. So it's making noise, and the plan is this. This car will be picked up this evening and transported down to Atlanta, Georgia, where a shop will dig into it and see what's going on. A little bit of history on the car. This car had a transmission rebuild. Really, it just had synchros done. And the shop who's going to take a look at the differential issue is the shop that did the transmission rebuild. So they have been very friendly to deal with. I am friends with the gentleman who owned this car when he had them rebuild it, so he connected me with one of the owners of the shop. I have chatted with that gentleman. The gentleman was exceptionally nice to deal with. He said, send me the car, we're going to dig into it. So I am in talks with that shop to collaborate and hopefully go down to Atlanta and get some video of the repair and maybe an overview of their shop as well. So more to be revealed there. Now, I have decided that I'm going to make lemonade out of lemons. So I'm really not bitter over this recent turn of events. I've just been around the block with these cars. Like, shit happens. I seem to have bad luck with these differentials and with the transmissions and whatever. Thankfully, I haven't had to do a motor rebuild yet, and maybe that just will not be in my future. But what I'm gonna do is, if indeed this is a differential problem. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a limited slip in this car. I've always wanted a limited slip differential in a 993, and I figure why not do that now. I had a limited slip in a 996 that I had, and the thing was freaking so fun to drive in the mountains, and so I imagine this 993 will be the same way. So, you know, that brings me to my next point about this car, and if you are somebody who's been watching my channel, you are going to laugh at me about this. I am going to keep this 993. I don't really care how deep I go into the car, financially speaking. I'm just gonna get it right, and it's gonna stay in the garage. I love the color, I love the originality, I love the mileage, I love the known ownership history of the car. I've been through 3 993s. I've shared this on our podcast, I've shared this on my channel before. I'm a 993 guy. I will always own a 993. Furthermore, I've been through almost all generations of air-cooled, and I just know that I love air-cooled Porsches. I love the analog driving experience, but frankly, the 993 is as far back as I want to go. The older cars just require so much effort to drive, and yes, that's part of the fun, but man, the 993 just brings forward the air-cooled sense, the feel, the character, the soul, the experience, but it's also just not so hard on you. And so, you know, that's it. Like, I will always own an air-cooled Porsche, and it will always be a 993. I do have a 991.2 as well. That car is black, and I'm actually currently looking for a 997.2 Carrera S in manual. So sidebar, if you are looking to sell one that you might own, please shoot me an email at therennthusiast@gmail.com. But, you know, when I look at what my garage needs to be, I do like to have multiple driving experiences parked out here at my fingertips, depending on what kind of mood I'm in that day. And I love having the 993 when I want a 993. So I'm gonna keep this car. You know, now that I have you, I will give you a little bit of an overview of some of the things I've done to it. I have fully PPF'd this car, and that does a couple of things for me, I think. Number one, based on the originality of the paint, just how nice it is, and how I drive the car, or how I will drive the car following buddies on rallies and so forth. Now I don't have to worry about stone chips all over the car. You know, it'll just protect it and give me peace of mind. It was not a cheap endeavor to do. I am mostly happy with the work, but that's one thing it does, is it protects the paint. The second thing it does for me is it makes this car so much easier to wash. You don't have to worry about swirls and all that kind of thing, and black paint is indeed a pain in the ass to keep clean. So, you know, the fact that I can just rinse it, get it wet, hit it with some soap and rinse it is just a plus for me. And then the third thing this PPF is doing is I think it really just adds a gleam to this black paint that is second to none. So that was the first thing I did. A few repairs that the car needed. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. The sunroof broke. I don't know, I'd have to go back through the paperwork. Oh, the steering wheel also had that notorious honking thing where, you know, if you had any hard braking or you put it in reverse, it would honk. I guess I'll get into that in a future video. I also had the suspension done on the car. I won't tell you what I did, but I definitely, that was the first thing that I did with the car, not cheap. I put the Pfister short shift kit on it with the round knob. I also put the goldenrod on it, and the car is running stage 3 Pfister exhaust. And so for me, this is just the kind of 993 I want. I've done the subtle mods, at least, you know, I don't know about subtle. I mean, stage 3 isn't subtle. I've done the mods that I've learned that I really, really like, but I haven't gone too far. And my experience with with my 2 other 993s, really my first 993 that I had on this channel, I went too far with it, man. I got super excited about modding it, and I did some things that I didn't really need to do. Oh, and now that we're at the front end, the car came with the original fog lights. I bought these Turbo Scoop brake ducts and had them painted, and you know, there they are. I think it's just such a good look. They are not PPF'd. I need to get them PPF'd just so they won't get all chipped up, but that was something else I did. So I hope to be able to take you on the journey of getting this differential seen to. I'm also going to have the shop get my suspension settings correct. They're not exactly where I want it. So yeah, man, that's the deal here. I think, like I said, I'll be doing a garage update video. I've moved, I'm in a new garage. The old garage had higher ceilings and I could do a lift, and sadly that's just not gonna happen in here. But I still think that I can make it a very cool garage and a good place to shoot videos. So if you like Porsche content and you like watching a guy kind of stumble his way through the world of Porsche, please subscribe to the channel. Comment, talk to me about how you like to make fun of me, because I just keep having transmission issues. So I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to giving you guys some more videos.